Werner Herzog, the renowned, internationally beloved chicken hypnotist and mass murderer of rats and torturer of rats. Guy who took a giant ship and a 300-ton ship on a shoestring budget and moved it across the Amazon. That Werner Herzog. Yeah. Werner Herzog once randomly heard that a volcano was gonna explode, and one guy in the area where the volcano was gonna explode didn't want to leave, so he thought he was gonna find some special insight into the thought process of humanity, blah 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 blah. So he goes there, camera guy's with him, camera guy stops, he's like, dude, what if this thing actually explodes? And Werner is like, then we'll fly, or we'll be airborne, or whatever. And at this point, Werner has kids and a wife, right? So they finally find the guy, and it's actually not just one guy, but like 2 or 3 guys, and they're like interviewing him, and it's like, but what if you die? And he's like, I'm just saying, it's what it is. There's no special insight, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, the volcano does not explode and it does not kill the remaining farmers. So anyway, a couple of years pass. He's still being a director, blah, blah, blah. And he's in America. And at some point he thought about uprooting Ed Gein's mother, like grave robbing, not grave robbing, like disturbing the grave of a serial killer's mother just to look at her body or something, right? So at some point he decided not to do that, but he's in America in part because he was thinking about doing that. So at some point he's doing another shoestring movie, right? And for some reason, him and his camera guy have the bright idea of strapping themselves with the camera on the hood of a car while the actors are driving the car. And apparently they got arrested 3 times, and they spun it as, oh, we're wild film students, blah, blah, blah. And I just have to say, if I were Werner Herzog, I don't know if it's the same guy. If I were Werner Herzog's camera guy, that would be my breaking point. I would launch into this fucked up, long ass rant about this fucked up, crazy ass fucking psycho who wanted to release thousands of rats for a shot of in the city, and just murdered a bunch of them because he wanted them, insisted on them being gray, and he just fucking, I mean, like, why the fuck would he actually eat his shoe? Why the fuck would he trust a guy to record himself eating his shoe and trust that the guy wouldn't make that into a movie to make money? And why the fuck would you go on tour with a guy who hypnotizes chickens over the course of months just to get a dancing sequence when you can just edit that shit in? What the fuck is it? Like, I would fucking go, fuck no, we're not fucking film students, this man is insane, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? This motherfucker right here once went to the Amazon to move a 300-ton ship for like 250 grand only, and like actually threatened to murder his lead one time, and he knowingly keeps working with the same guy over and over and over again, even though the same guy goes into these psychotic fucking rants at random and fuck. Right. Yeah, so that would be my breaking point if I were to the Werner Herzog's like camera guy. The fact that I've never heard of any stories where a camera guy working for Werner Herzog has tried to kill him or strangle him. Although there was one time where Werner Herzog is talking to some guy, he's getting interviewed, and he randomly, there's a drive-by shooting, but it's not a real bullet, it's like a little theme park shooting, and it's like what the fuck is the story with that shit? I just wanted to share. I just learned some shit about this crazy ass old man. Fuck. They don't make him like they do. They don't make him like they do. We could have had. Imagine a modern day Werner Herzog with like actual cheap ass camera gear, like actual cheap ass camera gear we have these days. Imagine that guy being reborn and getting isekai into the future and just the fucking crazy ass shit that could come from a young Werner Herzog. It's just mind boggling.